Alright, I'll just do my intro. Welcome everyone to another F123 stream. I'm live with Lincoln Clay VR, so we're back with race 6 at Imola, as Lincoln calls it, Imola for the rest of us. So this was the event that was called off in real life due to heavy rain and flooding. So we're going where the season didn't actually go. Well, it's one of my favourite tracks. I don't have driven it much in F1 though. I think most of the laps I've done is either in ACC or Auto and Ballista 2. So we're going to do some practice. Hopefully I can recoup some points from disconnect that we were talking about just before we went live. So I've switched to the index today. So fingers crossed we won't have any technical issues and it'll work correctly, because yeah, I got nil points because I got disqualified on lap 5 for not changing my tyres. Something strange, but Link pulled it out of the bag and got a first place, so he got some constructors points for us. So hopefully we'll both be able to get some points today, because it's a track we both know. But yeah, that's about it for intro. I'll go full screen. Got Lincoln on Discord.
So speaking of this situation you had with your Oculus, in the case of my MetaQuest Pro, getting it connected sometimes can be a little bit of a headache, but once it's connected, it's connected. It doesn't disconnect on me. But today I've decided to give the Oculus Mirror a try, because a fact that I didn't want to face is I think the views on these F1 streams have been dropping, and I think a lot of it has to do with that stretched out companion app.
Yeah, the 2D screen the game gives you, it's squished, and it's something. I was supposed to have a feedback session with Codemasters and the devs, and one of them was going to be to do with the spectator screen. There should be a way to change the FOV, because the only reason of having that spectator screen is for really streaming or content creation. So, and if you're not using that, then there should be an option to disable it altogether and save the GPU cycles just for the headset. But if you are going to use it, then you want it to look good. And the way it looks at the minute, it looks all stretched, which is a shame, because all the other stuff works fine. You know, the spectator view and the maps and the position stuff all works fine. So you can do it like we're doing with SimHub overlays. Oh shit! Have I hit start?
No, I did it. I'll back out of it.
Oh no, it's okay. I just want to double check the settings, that was all. So weekend structure. We up it to 35. Give ourselves a few more laps.
Sure.
Because since we only have one race for the night, assuming it doesn't break again, I think 35% might be a bit more fun.
I'm starting to understand that coming into the pits, you're going to lose places. You need laps to make those up. I mean, you're going to get some of those places back when the other cars come into the pits, but you still have to do some of the work and turn in some good laps to, catch up to some of the other cars. Now, the race that I won yesterday, if all the other cars in front of me had not got disqualified, I would not have won that race, because there was still about 3 cars in front of me.
So, someone in chat, Craig Quicksilver, thanks for the vids, Ham. You went from a 3090 to 4090 after seeing your vids. I haven't regretted. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Welcome to the 4090 club. I'm glad the video helped. Yep. Yes, definitely the card to have. The VR, can't get any better, and it works great for this game.
For the 4090, you are now part of an elite club.
They spent a lot of money on the computer games club. They're not games, they're simulators. Right, so what was I doing? I'll just double check all the settings.
What I was saying was I've got the Oculus Mirror going, And one of the things that worried me about using the Oculus mirror in the past, that if you got too many windows open and that Oculus mirror is like buried at the bottom of those windows, then it won't display.
Right. Yeah, so because you only have the one monitor, don't you?
Yeah.
But I have like a separate monitor for what the capture card shows, which is what's in front of me normally. But yeah. But so our guy, I call him Quicksilver, he's on the G2. So I would use the G2, but because the Open Composite for OpenXR toolkit isn't working yet, it works for F122 but not F123. So I'm sticking with the Index, and also I can run it 120 Hz. Another plus using this headset. Right. So I think we're good. Right. Ready up. My brain's a bit slow today. I've had a busy day. Brain's fried. That's why I was late. I didn't realise what time it was.
No problem.
I think our vehicles are okay.
Check it out.
Double check everything's green still.
Yeah, looks like the motor generator unit is at 62%. So I probably only got 1 or 2 races left in that.
Hey, no.
Especially if...
Sorry to interrupt, Link. Before last race, we were worth the same amount, 1 million each. Since you've won and I didn't get anything, you're worth 1.5 million. You've gone up in value by 50%.
Oh, I see that 1.5 million.
I won.
Yeah, that disconnect was a backbreaker.
Messing with my career, man.
Fucking with my emotions.
Yeah, so I'm just looking at the driver standing. So Link, you're in 4th now. It's pretty close from 3rd, 4th and 5th. I've dropped down a bit. Max Verstappen's 74 points in 1st, and constructors wise we're quite firmly in 2nd. So we are on to race 6 of 23.
Yeah, I think so. Looking at these constructor standings, I think we can catch Red Bull maybe within 2 races. As far as the driver standing goes, I think I would probably need to win 3 or 4 races in a row to catch Verstappen. We got a long ways. We got a lot of season to go, so just 1 race at a time.
Yeah. But actually, if Verstappen had a DNF and you win, it's 25 points for a win, isn't it? So
yeah,
you could overtake him if in that scenario.
Yeah, but
or if he finishes more than 10th and gets 0 points, and you get 1st. So a few different ways.
Yeah, that'd be nice too. But I'm assuming that even with equal settings, they're not going to throw him at the bottom. You got to put him in there because you got to throw him in there.
Well, the cars are equal, but the driver skill might be higher.
Yeah.
That's advanced time. So Quicksilver's saying, although the game isn't super simulation like with the physics, it adds a lot of the experience. What's he put? So he hasn't got F123 yet, but the 4090 made 22 so clear it's not even funny. It's a good looking game, and I don't mind that it's not super physics. It simulates everything else about the F1 season and weekends. Yeah, that's what Lincoln said before. The physics might not be super accurate, but it gives you the whole feeling of that you're in the broadcast, doesn't it? With all the realism of strategies, tire changes.
When we do a co-op race, just the communication that you and I have makes me wonder what those guys are talking about within the race. Are the drivers only able to talk to each other, or just,
I don't know. I think they can only talk to their engineering team. I don't think they can talk to each other whilst they're racing.
But I think I think co-op, when two teammates are talking to each other like we do, I think that definitely adds an element that makes it very, very interesting.
I think you made the right call.
Right, just doing some aerodynamics testing.
All right, and then and then I think EA has done a tremendous job with this game of making me feel like I'm in a race that's being televised by Sky Sports.
Yeah, but that's what EA's brought. Really, is a lot the big budget. So since EA took over, they've done a lot on the sound engineering. You know, like actually got real samples from the cars, from actual teams, and the a lot of the commentary from all of the actual commentators from the Sky Sports team.
You know, EA gave up their FIFA license, I believe. So there won't be any more FIFA games. That being said, I believe that F1, the Formula One franchise, has taken over as EA's flagship title, you know, their yearly title.
Yeah. Let's see if I can bring my chat window in on Steam. I've got how to do it.
So even though I'm not a fan of Verstappen and him dominating the way he is, I still feel like F1 is more and more on the rise. I think it continues to reach a wider audience.
Oh, definitely. So they started to take off. That's why the tickets are so damn expensive.
Mm-hmm. And I also got to give Sky Sports credit. They know how to add drama to these telecasts by letting you hear some of the radio chatter. Did you hear when Pierre Gasly blew up at I think it was at Lance Stroll?
No.
Right before the pits, Stroll went wide. I kind of think Gasly kind of pushed him a little bit wide, and Stroll went off the track, but he kept his momentum and he was able to get in front of Gasly. And Gasly jumped on the radio and was like, he's got to get that fucking position back now.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think Stroll got hit with a 15-second penalty for gaining an advantage off track, however you define it.
So Quicksilver's saying when people start talking about the realism, how many of us have actually driven F1 cars to complain?
I totally agree. And you know
what? Lincoln could be onto something with that comment about losing FIFA gaining F1 audience. Yeah. Finally.
You know, and I can't really say anything about the physics of this car because I would imagine anyone who's never driven an F1 car before and they pop that clutch and smoke those tires, that car is going to spin in a circle like you never seen before. And it's like that in this game. So I can't, in my opinion, I can't really say that I feel like the graphics are, that the physics are arcadey in this game, you know, unless you like turn on the assist lines and the traction control and that stuff. I think if you turn all that stuff off, I would like to think that it feels a little bit realistic.
Yeah, it's definitely improved this year. It was too easy to spin off before. Mm-hmm. Like the accelerator was like is like to the extreme. Even so, Lando Norris plays this a fair bit. They usually get him on at the promotion stage of the game. I think he promoted this time round as well. Got early access to the Vegas track. And he said last year it was basically too slidey.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session. Nothing you need to worry about, but as we have some new parts on the car, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Right.
Oh, same deal here, Ham. This is practice, so I'm not going to go all out because I don't want to wear these parts out.
Just yet. Track is still green.
It's just me doing a few laps, just getting used to the track again. I'm not going to go all out until we quali.
Yeah.
That's another strategy that we have to keep in mind is not to wear these parts out for laps that don't mean anything. So for those of you this, oh man, they put me on mediums. Oh my God. Oh, that's right. I did the program thing. So for those of you that's watching, I'm using the Oculus mirror today because, as I was going to say earlier, I'm pretty sure the stretched screen is probably off-putting for some of you. So I'm using the Oculus mirror, and hopefully you'll see everything in the actual scale that I see it within the headset. The only trade-off is that during anything that's flat screen, if I happen to look around, you're going to see it floating around. Oh, the other thing I was going to say, Ham, is that even if EA did not change the physics in terms of reducing the slide, I have played F122 enough that I was prepared for it. I finally learned how to get a tender foot.
Alright, I'm just doing my first practice lap after my out lap. I think I need to up the render scale. I've turned it down for running on the Quest 2, which is a slightly higher res.
Say that again?
I need to tweak my graphics settings, I think, turn them up. I mean, it's running buttery smooth at 120 Hz, but I can do a bit more resolution.
Oh, okay. Now, the native resolution of that index is 1600p. Can you still upscale it using Steam VR?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I think when I'm running the Quest 2, I've got it at 120% Steam render resolution. So I have it maxed out in the Oculus app, and then I super sample it 20% more in the in-game settings. You can do it in the Steam settings as well, but I forgot when I have this headset. Turn it up to 150.
Before we went live, I was watching Yarno Opmir on Twitch. It had 12,000 live viewers.
Wow, 12,000?
Yeah.
There's some sort of event on right now or something?
I don't know. And as far as his channels goes, he's got about 500,000 apiece on both Twitch and YouTube.
Yeah, Quicksilver. We don't have motion rigs. We'd love them if we had the space. So we make do with our base shakers.
I mean, in my case, I'm not totally out of the picture. If I wanted to go that route, I think I could still buy actuators. Because I live on the ground floor where I live at, and the carpet underneath me is concrete.
Right. I think it's just having the space. So, well, there's different kinds. So, one of the guys I know who does Dirt Rally at the Barrel Rollers Club over on Twitch, called Rain Dancer, is a gamer tag, and he has the exact same rig I have, and he's got a motion platform that it moves the seat, not the entire thing, but that has the smallest footprint. So they're quite doable to install. And then there's the other type that Carl Rosling, his name mixed up. He has like one where the actual frame shifts, and you obviously need a bigger footprint for that because the whole thing will swing. And then you've got just like the D-box actuator set, like what you're saying, Link, where you have one in each corner. And each corner can move up and down.
Yeah, I thought about going that route, but those actuators are still pretty expensive too.
The other thing, it's more stuff to set up, isn't it? Especially if you're switching games. Probably alright if you have just 1 or 2 games you play. Well, maybe. Next place, they get a bigger house. So I mean, this rig's set up in my office. It's upstairs, next to my work computers though. I think they've done it. It makes it change people like VR streams more. Quite a lot of people don't like it. They complain, I can't watch it, it makes me feel so sick. I try and keep my head still.
Nobody's ever said it directly to me, but
What's this like?
screen shaking. I know on other VR channels people have complained that they don't like the screen shaking, but I have not stabilized that because I want it to be as realistic as possible.
Yeah, you can do stuff with Oculus Mirror where you can even stop it so your head doesn't tilt. Stuff like that. But it makes me laugh when people say it looks shaky. If you actually see the real F1 on TV when they go to the helmet cam, now that is shaky.
Yeah, it's much worse than what you guys are seeing on these YouTube videos.
It's like,
And then on ACC, Silverstone has got some serious bumps on it. Even though I haven't been on that track too many times, I guess in real life, Sebring is pretty bumpy too.
Can get this resolution turned up. Oh yeah, that on so I've got a video of the Assetto Corsa American GT series tracks, and oh, what's it called? That track you just said now? My mind's gone blank. What's with my brain today? Sebring. Yeah, that on that track with the bass shakers, because it is like an X runway, an X airfield. When you just feel it go, it's like, yeah, that's actually super bumpy. Great track though, a lot of fun. Right.
Yeah, I need to check something real quick. Oh shoot, I can't tilt my head up high enough. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit this VR session. Nothing else for me to do here.
Scale factor. You got it on 100. You got it all the way up to like. We'll go with 140.
Oh, I got the fastest lap too.
Bit clearer. Be better on the stream though. So catch up on chat. Some recordings look shaky. Sebring on anything more than an 8 Nm is not fun. Yeah. Like an R1 Superbike Simulator thumb breaker. Rip your thumbs off. Hey Toby, welcome back. Hopefully I won't get any disconnects today, but we'll see. And Lincoln said he's just set the fastest lap.
Yeah, but Russell's only a 10th. He's about a 10th behind me.
So
less than a 10th actually.
For practice, it's about completing the challenges actually. It's not even about the lap time. And I don't know what our challenges are.
I don't even think I completed the challenge because I probably didn't maintain a certain speed because I just coasted around the track just so I can get a feel for the track.
Yeah, so the first one, race strategy, is complete up to 5 laps of the circuit at a normal race pace so that the ideal fuel load and pit stop strategy can be calculated. I've done 3 of 5, but I've got all the ticks. Have I done the development boost? I'll go on to the next one. What's the next one? Drive 3 laps while minimising tyre wear. Conserve harvesting energy. We want more engine power. Let's do that then.
check's complete. Everyone be aware, we've got a car leaving the garage.
Look a bit sharper on stream now. Oh, what have I pressed?
No, even though I already have this Quest Pro, I'm still considering getting the Quest 3. I can't believe I'm saying this. I mean the pancake lenses are a game changer, assuming you have a PC that can, push the resolution. You know how Sony was a little bit criticized for the headset not having pancake lenses when there was speculation about whether there would or wouldn't be pancake lenses?
Yeah.
Seeing what I've seen now, I don't think it would have made any sense for them to put pancake lenses on that headset. Because I think some of those games did not look that good, and pancake lenses wouldn't have made a difference.
So, pancake lenses, so you know what the trade-off is of having them? I didn't know this at first. I thought, why don't they all just have pancake lenses? And the problem with pancake lenses, so that they're really thin. So that's not the problem. That's the good side. But the problem is the amount of light you lose using pancake lenses means the display has to run a lot brighter to make up for it compared to Fresnel lenses. So, yeah, one of the reasons I'm guessing Sony probably didn't run with it is in order to have OLED panels, which it has, that can run up to 120 Hz. They probably wouldn't have been able to run at the brightness required, or they wouldn't have run as bright as they do now. Put it that way, because it is a very bright headset. So yeah, you're trading off, say, brightness for thinness of lens.
But the crazy part about it is, I find these lenses to be, I find it to be brighter than the G2. I mean, the colors they're bright, vivid.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that those panels that they've got in the Quest Pro must be running really bright. You know,
I would
make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, like, whenever I go to, like, ACC, the dashboard, I mean, it's just like, it's lit up. You can instantly see it. Oh, Verstappen, look at that. This is only practice, so I'm not going to respond. But he's got the fastest lap. 122.255. Oh, now you beat me.
I'm just doing this ERS challenge. Not even looking at my times.
Yeah, I didn't meet the challenge, but oh well. You know, I'll do it on the next race. I'll meet the requirements on the next race because I'm more or less interested in saving the car.
Yeah. In theory, this should help develop the car. So we get a faster one to race with.
How many practice are we going to do before we go to quali?
I don't know. We could go straight to quali after this.
Alright, that works for me. I'll go because I'm going to go all out on the quali. Never thought I'd see the day that I'd talk about sandbagging. Also, for those of you who are viewing, I'd like to stream a set of Corsa Competizione tomorrow. What I can't decide is whether to stream it on the PS5 or whether to stream it on the PC. The reason why is because I had to do some soul searching on ACC, and I did some practicing a couple of days ago. And after spending time away from the game and then jumping back on the game, I instantly found out where the problems were. Sometimes you don't notice the problems when you're so busy trying to turn in a good lap and you end up getting frustrated. So, you know, frustration can take over logic. Here, let's
on the last lap, I don't think I've been making moderate energy usage. Mustn't be using the ERS enough.
Are you still out?
What's that? I'm still out.
Still out?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's a 3-lap challenge.
Here we go. I'm spectating you now.
Yeah. 20 seconds. Needs more energy then, surely.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get
Oh
what we
shit,
needed.
you
We're gonna have
beat
to
me
run
by
it again.
3 seconds. Oh shit, look like you're gonna be the man. Look like you're gonna be the man for this race.
I wasn't going for lap time. I was trying to use the ERS. It was actually slowed me down on some points because I was going too fast in corners. I was like, no, okay, box this lap.
Understood. Stopping this
So I
lap.
know I can get down into the 122s and the 121s. But,
To make sure my
again,
ERS deploy is set right as well.
Shit.
Actually
If you
do
turn
with,
in 120s with mediums on, you might be able to break 119s with softs.
controls, I want a bit more steering. I don't know which page you set the amount of steering angle. I'll do it on the wheel, but I think it's set to auto. Calibration?
Fastest
Steering
lap.
rate. All value represents a slower steering line at a faster steering rate. Give me another 10%.
Fair warnings, folks. Because I have switched over to the Oculus Mirror, the standings are going to float inside the headset with me, so it won't be fixed to the companion app like you guys would normally see.
Down a little. Tweaking my controls a little. I've done this before the race, really. Good.
Thinking about starting a Kick channel.
Kick, is that other streaming platform?
Yeah.
Alright.
Some big name YouTubers are already moving over there. I mean, they're still on YouTube, but they're moving over there.
I mean, I guess you might as well multi-stream. Stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Kick at the same time. Because you're not affiliate with Twitch. So there's no exclusivity. And I think Twitch might be thinking of ditching that.
Well, that's why a lot of people are leaving Twitch for Kick. I can't remember the guy's name, but some big streamer supposedly got $100 million to sign on with Kick.
Yeah, I think they're getting away with a lot of stuff at the minute because they're still quite small. But there's loads of dodgy streams with borderline illegal stuff going on it.
Yeah, gambling and stuff. I've seen that. And then not only
but
that,
once
the user
like
interface.
the American authorities get onto it and threaten them.
The Americans ain't gonna do anything to them.
It's all the all the copyright companies are in America, aren't they? Like Sony Entertainment and
Shit,
all of the
when it
big
comes
music
to money-
labels. So they'll be onto it.
When it comes to money, America is the greediest.
Yeah, so they're the ones that'll kick up the fuss and start legal action with them. Right. Should we retire from session? Get on to quali?
Sure.
Let's go with chat.
Excuse me.
Quick, so I noticed they did something sketchy in F122. Press the key
Oh
settings.
shit, my
Not
my
change.
123 got
Just wanna
dropped
click
all the way
those
down
left.
to 13.
Right triggers to change submenus. Have they fixed that in 23? Yeah, I think you can rebind most buttons. What was a problem was with the McLaren wheel. Certain buttons weren't available to click. You had to use your keyboard. Or you had to map it with SimHub. Right. Oh, 120.8, yeah boy.
Yeah. My
Well,
time got dropped all the way down to 13th, but that's practice, so no big deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's when it counts.
Yeah, I mentioned that before.
You're on the motor and you can't rebind stuff anymore. Okay, that's odd. I'm pretty sure. So I'm on the Fanatec. We can turn your headlight. GT DD Pro. And Lincoln's on the DD1 Fanatec. I'm pretty sure we can still rebind the buttons. If not, if you use SimHub, you can rebind keys to buttons with that anyway. Right, straight to quali.
All right, let's go.
Go. Fingers crossed, no disconnects.
Is that, folks? Excuse me.
You know what, I do notice the extra FOV from coming from the Quest 2 to this index.
Development boost. I got 2 against. What the fuck?
Oh, that's the stuff I did, wasn't it?
Yeah, I got 2. But you had a 0. I don't know. I don't know if I met my challenge or not.
First ones I did, the second lot with the ERS deployment I didn't get. I didn't use enough. Session will start in 50 seconds.
All right, let's go.
Imola.
Imola. But then again, you call it router? No, I call it router. Well, we call it router here in America. You call what does it mean? Fuel system fault. Repair time 2 minutes. What in the world?
What? You're giving me the good car. You saw how well I did in practice and thought, shit, I give Ham the fast one. We'll give Lincoln the lemon today.
Let's see.
Right.
So yeah, I got another minute and 35 seconds before I can go out.
Repairing your shit, right? I go to track.
Wow.
Okay, when you're ready, let's go.
You ready to head out?
Yeah.
Here, let me make sure I'm on softs too.
Oh god, that Alpine just pulled out in front of me. Move, Alpine, get out the way, get out the way.
$40 seconds. Oh, I know what I was going to finish saying about maybe somewhere, you know, and then maybe before the end of the year, I might get a Formula wheel.
Oh yeah, nice.
Because I'll just claim it as part of being a content creator.
business expense.
Mm-hmm. So I plan to claim my PSVR 2, my Quest Pro, my electric bill, my internet bill,
Norris just ahead.
and any purchases related to VR. I plan to claim them for a tax break. Let's go.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is it. We go balls to the wall.
Let's go.
To see where that is so I can make sure I get out good. Turn off the pit limiter.
Pretty full lap so far. Get one in the bank, push harder next lap. Traffic. Yeah.
Oh no. Come on out. Move.
Yeah, it's difficult to switch between GT3 and F1.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
No. One more attempt. Wanting to refuel.
That's the biggest thing that killed me, F122, is that I couldn't get that GT3 mentality out of my head.
You use the aero, haven't you? Oh no, we're in some more traffic. Right, cars run out of fuel, start to splutter on the end of that lap. this lap.
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I had first, but somebody came and took it from me. I'm coming in to get refueled, then I'm going back out. Right now, I'm currently second.
Minerali in an F1, one of my favourite. Complex. Alright. Yeah, the dippy bit. This bit coming up here. Yeah. Well, this is a great section. In any classic car, I love this bit. Getting the right speed for that section. If you too much, you can easily come off.
Who's got... Oh, you got me beat out for the fastest lap by 2/10 of a second. I'll come back out, but if I don't beat it, it's no big deal as long as one of us has got it.
Yeah. I think 1-2 will be good. Out ahead. I'm hoping we'll win this one quite convincingly.
Should, as long as nobody wrecks. So this might be a good time to discuss the strategy as far as launch goes.
Going in for a refuel. Oh, it's still sorting the garage out from you leaving. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, to put it simply, when the race starts, assuming we are 1 and 2, when the race starts, if you get the jump, on me, I'm backing off.
All right. Not saying.
I'll stay with you, but I'll give up the position.
I want the points more than anything, whether it's 1 or 2. I don't mind which. After the DQ last race. I love how there's bits of rubber on the tyres. So cool. Attention to detail. And there's bits of dirt on the side pods. Right, see how we're doing. Oh yeah, it's close. Lincoln, you had the quickest last sector by a fair bit. Well, I was running out of fuel, I think, on that last lap. Right, some fresh tyres. I don't know how much more grip there is in brand new ones.
All set, we're ready to go.
Right,
So
attempt number 2.
out to the track.
Actually, I didn't look to see how far ahead we are. Looks like Mercedes are behind us. Hamilton and Russell 3rd and 4th currently.
only got 2 laps of fuel left.
That lap was worse than the last one. Watch this lap. I'm gonna leave it there. If somebody beats it, I'll just,
5 minutes remaining.
you know, unless you beat it. If you beat it, everything's fine. But if one of the others beat it, I'll just find a way to get them in the race.
Left that corner then. Right.
Damn it, who beat me out? I had first. You beat me out, him?
Yeah, I think so.
I had a 118.8, I believe, so you must be in the 118s then. No, actually, I think I had a 119.8, sorry.
All right.
I'll check it once we get back in the garage. So assuming neither one of us wrecks, we should be able to gain a significant amount of points. Constructors Championship.
Yeah, we should be able to get the fastest lap hopefully in this race.
3 minutes.
Oh, you did a one. Okay, we both did the 118s. I got 118.8, so you got 118.3. You're a whole half a second ahead of me. So, I don't see any point in trying to get back out there and beat that. I'll leave it alone. Still 2.5 minutes left. I'd like to run to the bathroom real quick.
All right.
Be right back.
Alright, that'll do it. Right, some other cars are going back out again. So hopefully that'll be enough for at least one of us to be at the front. Just looking at 1-2 currently, me and Link. Alright, so yeah, a good 2 seconds ahead. So we're way ahead this time. Makes a difference when we're more familiar with the track. Alright, let's wait for Lincoln to return. So Lincoln was still slightly quicker in Sector 2. There's Verstappen, who's the championship leader currently. He's in 121s. We've got on equal car performance. Hey, Kowalski. Hey, dude. Yeah, going good, thanks. So we're now on to race 6 of the co-op crate of Lincoln.
Alright.
Sounds like he's back. So,
I am back.
to 1-2, we got the front. Then it's Lewis, George Russell, Perez, Verstappen, Alonso, Bottas. It's Zhou Guan Yu, Albon, Norris, Stroll, Piastri.
Well, here is my plan.
To win.
Yeah, to win. If you jump out in front on the launch, I'm gonna drop about 2 or 3 car lanes back, and then just hold my position from there.
Alright. Rivalry breakdown. Need to catch him up. That last race killed me where I got 0 points.
Yeah, this has got to be the race. This has got to be the race. Well, I
hate being it. It can be difficult leading the race on cold tires because you don't have any hard to judge how quick to go.
Yeah, but I will basically I will force the other cars to have to go around me.
Yeah. So 22 laps.
So
we got the right tire strategy this time. Softs.
So if you get in front, then I'll turn into Checo. Checo, let Max through, please. No, other way around. Max, let Checo through, please.
Right. I'm waiting for players for you.
I hit it, so it should be loading.
Fingers crossed it doesn't screw up this time.
So one of your viewers, which viewer was it that just got the 4090?
It is Quecksilver. Craig.
Did he say he had a G2 as well?
Yeah. He had a 3090 before that.
So yeah, he's still getting an incredibly clear picture. In terms of the sharpness, I would say the Quest Pro and the G2 is about the same. It's just that pancake lens is the game changer. Let me see. Mamba.
Interesting.
3.1 miles of track at Imola featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember, Imola differs from most other Formula One tracks as it's taken anti-clockwise. Let's hope nobody
taken anti-clockwise.
The exit from
it is. Never really thought about that.
The setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight on the circuit, and it's only DRS.
Pimax Crystal. Yeah, I'd considered it. I even pre-ordered it, but it took so long for the option to then buy it and order it. I kind of changed my mind after the problems and other reviews people have had.
Hamilton, Russell, Perez,
So I'm gonna wait.
And let's talk about Hansen.
Well, it was
I'll probably wait for like see what Valve brings out.
But are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around?
All right, let me see what the race strategy is.
Any kind of turn one incident could completely turn the race on its head. Let's keep our fingers
crossed.
Oh
no, we're not going with this alternate. So we're going to go 10 laps on the softs and pit at lane 10 and finish the race out on mediums. What about you? When did they have you coming in?
Yeah, same. 10 on softs and 12 laps on medium.
So how do you want to do this? You want to go in on lap 10? I come in at lap 11, or
all right, I'll stick to the. Yeah, I'll stick. We'll see how it pans out. We'll aim for the strategy, and if I come in at 10, you come in at 11.
All right. All right. I am ready, sir.
All right.
Ooh. I've already been warned about some mechanical issues.
Oh, that's not good.
You got Hamilton on your tail because I got a bad launch.
Yeah, I can see him. Can't push it too hard because I've still got cold tyres, but I'm going to use my ERS to try and gap him.
God damn it, Hamilton!
Get out of that 1 second gap. Get ready for when DRS becomes available on lap 3. Okay, we're good. Done a max. Get ahead on lap 1.
God damn it!
Getting caught up in traffic, eh, Link?
No, Hamilton's blocking me. He damn near pushed me off the road. He pulled some Max shit. But I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep attacking his ass.
Well, it gives me some breathing room.
Dude is really blocking me.
Okay, DRS will be enabled at this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
I'll take him when we can use DRS. Oh, Hamilton. Son of a bitch, brake check me. I'm not going to try to take him this lap because I don't want to burn up too much of the overtake. I'll get him next time.
Yeah, like charge up. I'll take it easy on my tyres since they're not under pressure now.
Too big of a gap on me.
Alright, dude. Thanks for stopping by. So it's a longer lap race, this one. Yo, Chris. How are we going, dude? And that on lap 7 of 24, I think it is.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.5 seconds.
So 3 more laps till we get to the pit window. Yeah, I'm using the index. I've had this for ages.
Is that Chris Tedder?
Yeah, Chris Taylor.
What's up, guy?
I usually use the Quest just because the Oculus mirror screen gives a real good image for streaming, but it disconnected last race, so I thought I'd switch to the index because it's a proper native SteamVR headset. No, so because G2's a Windows Mixed Reality headset, a slight overhead run it with SteamVR unless you've got Open Composite and OpenXR working. Yep. That's a bit of time there, just my units. Yeah, I saw you put on a Discord. What did you go for?
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on medium.
Copy.
Oh nice, off the same CPU as me. Nice. Yeah, it doesn't take much to cool this. One of the best things about it, it runs really cool. It doesn't heat the room up as much as the Intel did. Nice. We're ready to roll. Yeah, have fun with that setup. I remember, I think I've got all Expo and stuff off for the minute. There's a whole BIOS debacle with the 7000 X3D chips. Melted them bells when Expo was on. I think it was eventually fixed. Added a voltage limit in the newer BIOSes. I just disabled Expo for the minute. It didn't make that much of a difference. Expo is basically overclocking the RAM, similar to XMP on the Intel side. But because it's an X3D chip, it's got more level 3 cache, so it doesn't actually need that much fast RAM.
Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tie grip anytime now.
Yeah, me and Lincoln are really enjoying it. I had one hiccup yesterday where my Quest 2 link disconnected from quali and it seemed to mess up the actual race. I think any points disqualified me on lap 5 because I didn't change my tyres. You know, I wasn't supposed to anyway.
We're going to box this lap, push hard on the in-lap.
Right, Link, you're going to box this lap.
Alright, I'll come in after you.
Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Me and Link are teammates at Ferrari. We're trying to claw our way back up the Constructors' Championship. Lincoln's further ahead on the leaderboard now than me. I think he's 4th. And I'm like 6th or 7th. Yeah, Ferrari isn't exactly known for its great strategies, is it?
Watch the slap.
Right, let's go. Come on. That was a fantastic stop. Faster than we were expecting.
Well, let's get going then.
When you're out, they're telling me I can't come in yet.
I'm out. I've left the pit box.
Look after these tyres now. You want to finish the race on this compound.
Watch this lap.
I'll run into some traffic. Go out behind Hulkenberg. I get 1 second behind him so I can get into the DRS zone. Use a bit of DRS to catch you up. Oh shit. Not like that though.
Oh, that's going to be a bad pit stop. Oh, you just went past me.
I think most of the other cars pitted now as well.
Hamilton on my ass again.
Oh yeah, I can see on the mini map. Been a fairly peaceful race for me so far. I've not really seen anyone. Got a good start and I've just been off. Come on, first out.
gap to your teammate behind is 8.9 seconds.
Lincoln just putting the fastest lap. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
That's just 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa. I gotta back off a little bit.
Engine problems, right?
Set my turbochargers on this last leg.
You're revving it too high.
The high res from engine braking probably didn't help either. Have 4 laps to go, so as Hamilton starts to close the gap, then I'll just cruise. Forgot to turn on the damn AC. I'm cooking now.
How my turbo's doing.
Hmm?
And I wonder how my turbo's doing. Everything looks green apart. There's one yellow thing on the right. I'm not sure what that is.
Is the ICE turning yellow again?
Like the MGH.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps. Green flag.
Vehicle condition.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 11.3 seconds. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, boy.
Good stuff. All right, we got that 1-2 finish.
Our first podium together, I think.
Yep.
Driver of the day, Max Verstappen. Really?
Yeah.
What about me?
They take the checkered flag then here.
Right.
Imola.
I took off. And that was it.
Outstanding Grand Prix.
What my needs?
I tried to put a faster lap at the end, but the tyres didn't have enough grip.
After they,
If you can do that,
I think I had kept setting the fastest lap, like 3 laps in a row. But after they told me that turbocharger was about gone, I had to back off. But by that time, Hamilton was about 14 seconds behind, so he wasn't a threat.
And a tremendous effort by
A little
Ferrari.
leap.
Their history is well
Hamilton's
known,
eyes.
so it's no surprise to fans the world
Fucker.
over to see them come out on top once again.
Oh yeah.
All right.
1-2 for Ferrari. Not seen that for a while.
Sir. You know what? I think that's the first time we ever got a 1-2 podium. Going
Yep.
back last year.
Oh, I got a 120.209. You got a 120.09. You're 2
Oh, no
tenths.
kidding.
2 tenths in it. In our fastest lap.
That's going to be where did Verstappen finish? Oh, he finished 5th. So he's going to get 10 points out of that.
Where did he finish? 5th. Right, yeah.
Yeah, I want to see what the standings are going to be now.
Yeah, so you got 19 because you got the fastest lap. You got that extra 1 point.
Nice.
Save that one. That was a good one.
Hmm?
Save the replay. A clean start. I was just off and that was it. Left you and Hamilton to battle it out, which gave me breathing room to disappear off into sunset.
Damn it, he was pesky. And I mean, he was blocking me like a real person. Every time I tried to go around him, he tried to push me wide. And the last thing I needed was to wreck that car when we're trying to get a 1-2 finish.
That'll do wonders for the constructors' points as well. See where that puts us now.
And that should put you back in the mix because you just picked up 15 points on Max because I think he got 10 points.
Standings. We're really constructor standings. Red Bull are 141. We're now at 138.
That's why I was saying I figured it would take us 2 races to catch him in the constructor, but the driver standing, I figured would probably. I figured I'd probably need to win about 3 races in a row to catch him, but if we keep doing this. If we keep doing this, one of us should be able to catch Max by 2 or 3 more races. We are in a very, very good position now. Only 3 points off the constructor. 13 points behind Max. I think you're 17 behind him.
So yeah, I got a first in the first race at Bahrain, then a third, then a 15th, and then I've had 2 DNFs. So that's what's done me in on points. I'm back on track with another first now. So it's Monaco next, then Spain.
Let me see here. Can I? Here, I'm gonna have to use the because I want to see what the season results are.
Yeah, I grabbed a keyboard. The motor generator unit sort of showing a bit of wear.
So yeah, look at that. The first 2 races I finished 18th and 16th.
We've been well, I took a bit of a break for when on vacation. I was off for a week or so. I'll come back. This is the second stream with Link. So we raced yesterday, but it wasn't a good one for me. I got disqualified on lap 5 for some bizarre reason. I think because it disconnected in qualifying.
Back-to-back DNFs.
Yeah, that's what did me in on points, but back on track. I'm wondering if I should swap this motor generator unit heat. It's showing 64% wear. And when they go yet more yellow, it shows wear. See, your turbocharger's gone. Mind you, mine is on.
Why didn't tell me my turbocharger's not in any trouble? But yet they warned me that it was... Oh, probably because the motor generator unit is connected to the turbocharger. Maybe that's why they warned me about it.
We should probably swap to the new ones.
Yeah.
Because we've got a lot of them. Get that booked in. Fit.
You know what? I think we have Monaco next.
Yeah.
And you know there's really no places to overtake, I think, except through that tunnel.
Yeah, you don't want any reliability problems there, so I'll make sure my engine's tip top.
Good point.
Still only worth $1 million. The money over there is worth 1.5 mil.
Market value 1 point. What does the minus mean? You lost something?
Where's that?
Like your market value, you got a minus sign next to it, whereas same here with mine. Contracts.
I think it just means it stayed the same if it's an arrow.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we've not gone down. It's the same as what it was last race, so.
Okay.
Customization. What can we customize? Oh, the emotes and stuff. So Red Bull's got the faster car now, based on how they've tuned it.
So yeah, it looks like we got Monaco, and then I think we got the ESP. I assume that stands for Barcelona, Spain.
We're building a new PC. Chris Tedder's building a new one. Everyone seems to be building new PCs this week.
Chris Tedder's building a new PC?
Yeah.
Putting in it.
Well, he's already got a 4080. He's just upgrading the CPU. And he's going for the same one. I've got the AMD 7800X3D.
Okay.
Mainly because it's really good for ACC in this game in particular. Also, you can do away with the different cores. Power cores and efficiency core bullshit. That goes away because they're all the same type. It's nice.
So AUT, what country is that?
Are you looking at the standings again? So look.
Yeah, I'm looking at the schedule. So we just got through with Imola. We got Monaco next, and then
Spain.
Spain after that, Canada, and then the AUT. Is that Australia or?
It's Austria. Then
Austria or Australia?
That's the Austrian flag. Because we've already had Australia at the start on race 3. There's the Australia flag.
So where's that going to be at? Red Bull or something?
Yeah, the Red Bull Ring. Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's Silverstone, as we've had in real life.
Australia at? What track was Australia?
Australia was Albert Park, Melbourne.
Okay.
Then yeah, we've got Hungaroring, which is I think it's next weekend, isn't it? One coming up.
Live, yeah.
And then straight after that is Spa, and then there's a break for summer in real life, and then it's Zandvoort, Monza, Singapore, Japan,
That's gonna be
Qatar.
Suzuka.
Qatar's the new track, Losail. I was missing in last year's game. We've got Cotus, or Kota, should I say? Texas, yeah, and then Mexico, Brazil, then Vegas, and then United Emirates.
United what?
United Arab Emirates.
Okay. So that might be the track that I need to be concerned about. Vegas and I think LaSalle.
Losail's quite a nice track, the Qatar one.
Which country is LaSalle?
Qatar.
It's what?
Qatar. 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 Yeah. I think it's pronounced Qatar. No, they say it's a Q.
Okay.
But yeah, that's an easy track to pick up. I'm gonna Kota. I sort of know it, but it's a tricky track. I need to practice that one, I think.
I do know Coda. The only problem with Coda is there's a couple of corners that kind of drop off a little bit.
Yeah, but it's getting the speed right, especially once you go down. Once you've gone up to the top of the hill, then down, you've got those S sections, haven't you?
Yeah.
Getting the speed right on them can be tricky.
But these F1 cars with soft tires are a little more forgiving, which is going through those S curves on ACC is scary.
Yeah, and Singapore, I don't really sort of remember bits of it. And Vegas is difficult as well because there's no obvious landmarks and stuff, like lots of straights and corners. And at night, it can be hard to spot them.
Yeah, I think I'll practice Monaco Friday.
Yeah.
Because I plan to do an ACC stream tomorrow, so I think I'll practice Monaco on Friday.
All right. When do you want to race it? Do it Sunday, maybe.
Sunday?
Yeah, after the race. Look, really, you don't know about the CPU or the RAM.
The race is this weekend?
I think it is. I'll double check in a sec. Actually, I'm on my computer. Why don't I just look it up?
Okay.
All right. What are we up to? So, hold off. Is it not showing all of them? Hungary 21st. So that's next week then, isn't it? Not this week. So, Liquidal's asking, he's not sure about the CPU. Might be a Y90, you think? Motherboard. What you mean? Oh, you're thinking of... So I'd say if you're doing VR, I'd stick to Nvidia. And I'd just put the money, most of your money into that. Get the 4090. If you've got the budget for it. Then everything else less. But if you're budget conscious, then maybe the 6950 is probably the best value. And then for CPU for gaming, depends what games you play. But fair. Alright. Yeah. I depending on the games you played, you research AMD versus Intel. For some games Intel wins, and other games the AMD's better. What I do like with this AMD though is it's so power efficient, it doesn't put out much heat, so it doesn't heat the room up so much compared to the Intel.
Yeah. I felt that 4090 go lukewarm at the most. I've never really felt it go hot, whereas those 3000 cars will have you sweating.
Yeah, the heat sink on the 4090 is huge. So it's pretty quiet as well. Right, well, I think we're done.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for me. So
I guess we can
I'm
still
gonna
race
go ahead
Sunday, but there's no real race on. It's the following week.
Okay. I usually get up around on Sunday. I think I get up around 8 a.m., 9 a.m. Eastern time, which would be for you 1 p.m., 2 p.m. BST.
All right. We'll see. I mean, a little later it might be. But when's 6 p.m.? Have you got
6 p.m.
Have you got to drop your son off this weekend?
I don't know, because his mother's always juggling things around. It's like, okay, today we'll meet up. Next week she'll come and pick him up. The next week she'll ask me to bring him. So
All right.
I guess it depends on how much he plans on making an obstacle.
So Liquid, we're just planning our next stream. So Sunday we're doing our next F1 race. I'm not sure. I may be streaming over on Twitch on Friday. Ghosts of Tabor.
All right.
But we'll see. As for Lincoln, I think he's streaming possibly tomorrow night. And he just said you're going to do an ACC stream, right, Link?
Yeah, I just don't. I'm not sure whether I'm going to stream it on the PS5 or whether I'm going to stream it on PC. Because the whole point of it is after doing some soul searching and testing various cars, I think I got an idea of where I want to be. So I've gotten back to, at the very least, I've gotten back to turning in my my track times at pre 1.9, 1.8. I've come within a half a second of my personal best with a Ferrari. So
Nice.
car
Alright.
doesn't have much straight line speed, but I absolutely trust it.
Which car's that? Porsche.
Ferrari 296.
Alright, okay. Yeah, I need to get back into ACC. I keep saying that.
Absolutely.
Cool. Alright, thanks for the races, Link. And thanks for everyone that tuned in today in the stream. We'll be back with more F1 on Sunday. Probably at 6 p.m. BST or maybe 1 p.m. I'll let people know in the on Twitter. On the Twitter. Maybe the community section of the YouTube channel.
All right. Same here. I'll do the same, and I'm going to pretty much sign off right here and then shut it down as well, because I am tired and hungry. So I think we got all our post-race talk out of the way. So
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and appreciate the race ham race today.
Yeah.
I should have saved that replay because of the fight that I had with Hamilton, but I'll just watch it on the replay because he was pissing me off. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hope to see you tomorrow when I stream ACC.
Alright, I'll let Link do his outro stuff. And yeah, I'll be back on Friday on Twitch, probably, maybe. And definitely on Sunday for the follow-up on to Race 7 at Monaco. So if you like Monaco, tune in for that one. It's all about the qualifying. Alright, thanks everyone. Good night.